So, hello everyone, when of course time for Akudama Drive episode 7, Kyodai! So I guess Kyodai died, or this feels like an anime, of course from the same, art producers or whatever as Danganronpa, whatever it's called, oh my god, Danganronpa. And they look very similar, so, I don't know, he might come back, right? We saw her with one eye there we saw in the hospital there. And Pumpador is back, right? Well, I don't know. I think Kyodai is dead, but he might come back. And this anime is... I mean, the kids surviving, that was a surprise because obviously the children is a kind of android, so that was like whatever. But maybe it's gonna come back. I mean, the doctor can survive like 10 times death, right? I don't know. But I also kind of would like if he stays dead, honestly, in a way, right? It's an anime where you feel like they're gonna, they're Suicide Squad, right? The Suicide Squad. Maybe the anime feel they can die, right? It's kind of like, honestly, not to spoil that movie too much, right? But it's kind of actually, Suicide Squad. I think more people should have died from that movie. It probably would have been better, given they are the Suicide Squad. They usually do die, actually, in the comics, so many of them die at least. And then for that matter, that movie, it's probably gonna be badass, right? The new Suicide Squad movie, it's gonna be pretty badass. They had like 50 cats in that movie, so there are a lot of characters gonna die in that movie because they have like a lot of F tier characters in DC comics. They will die. They will die flies. For that matter, I should know. I think people that working on the new Suicide Squad game. For that matter, right? It's coming a new game, right? From Rocksteady, right? It's, produced the Batman games. That looks really awesome. I talked to one of the people working there not a few weeks ago. Yeah, that game is gonna be freaking awesome. But anyway, let's watch basically the anime of the Suicide Squad. But they're good anime, yeah. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But I think he's dead. It just feels like it's a that kind of anime, right? Where they actually will die. Hacker though. Hacker's gonna come back though. Hacker obviously didn't even die. He just, left, right? He's gonna come back with his truths or something. So he's gonna go to, of course. I mean, my guess is that the other Japan is destroyed, right? The East Japan is like, it's probably fake. Because they talk about, they're controlling us. But I actually think it's more likely that the other, Kanto region, Japan, East Japan, and so on, that it's just probably the wasteland, right? And they're just pretending that they're being controlled by them. See? So Pumpador is back. So he clearly survived. But he's bleeding though. It might be Kyodai's blood though. Brad's blood. But he got the eye though. It was awesome! It was like, on the bridge there. Yeah, it was an awesome finisher. Yes, her eye, definitely. Yeah, what happened to the gorilla? Yeah. Kyodai! Come on, he's like a zombie guy. He'll turn up here. And the kids don't care. Whatever. He's dead. Ooh, he's gonna piss off Pumpador though. Ooh, interesting. He's gonna piss him off here. Well, he can't die, so you can stab me. I can. Ooh, he dropped some kind of bag. Of course, Courier is like, whatever, he's dead. Let's move on. It's probably altered now. He dropped like a bag though. I wonder if they... But Hacker, I think, will return though. I think Hackers do the classic anime thing. When they're in trouble, right? When they're surrounded by the accused, Hacker would be like, I'm back, guys. Come on, we all know, come on. Hacker definitely will appear when they need him the most, right? It feels like a typical thing that when they're surrounded by the bad cops, Hacker will be like, don't worry, I got this mecha from Kanto. So he's gonna, I gotta be right in that. He's gonna return, not only with, his boss kind of thing, but also some kind of mecha. He's gonna return with some kind of super weaponized things like I stole this from a weapon factory and save them. Come on, that's what I expect absolutely to happen. But I do think that he's gonna return because there's clearly a mystery, right? What's happening in East Japan is in general, so he has to return anyway. I think just to explain to us, those the viewer, right, is generally what is happening in East Japan, kind of the mystery of the war and so on. That is clearly what he's gonna find out anyway, right? And given that I suppose they're lying about it, he's gonna be really bored, and he wanted to go there to explore it, right, and be having fun gaming time and so on. And if he goes there and it's deserted and destroyed, he's gonna be really bored, and also of course then come back to us here, right? Because he's gonna be like, wow, I wanna stay here. It's boring here, right? So I think that's also a thing that why he would come back. But anyway, so now they're in this like factory, right? And it's kind of they talked about the professor. He dropped it back though, so I wonder if that's gonna be a thing though. Yeah, I beat it up there, okay. This looks way high tech compared to, of course, the rest of the cyberpunk kind of looking city, right? I made hacker should be. I feel hacker made everyone. Isn't this more fun, hacker? Like, why you go to all the place? This feels way fun, hacker. You're missing out the crazy tech stuff, hacker. This sounds like way more exciting than where you went to. This like underground facility that has like super high tech. Ooh. Man, this is the best part of all anime when they explain stuff to us. And they're explaining stuff. Yeah, oh! It's definitely how the world is. Okay, so it's like a place that was built before everything was destroyed, I guess. It's a tiny city. But this looks more high tech than they have currently. So it's like a fallen. Ooh. This reminds me of Google architecture. And some kind of spacesuits. Yeah. Guess that key what I. Interesting. It's fast a kind of wreck. There's weird thing in the middle here. The episode might explain to us a lot of the secrets, right, of the world. So they clearly comes to kind of a rock. This might be some kind of space travel then. Maybe they wanted to travel to the moon or something before the war. If it's like an actual. It's a rocket, right, not a tower. Exactly. So it's a rocket. It's not a space travel. They seem to not know anything about outside Japan, right? They seem to not know about America, whatever. They seem to not know anything about, outside of Japan. They seem to not know what's happening outside. I guess the internet is moving this world. They don't have any idea what's happening outside of their city, right? West Japan or whatever. Here we go. Yeah, some kind of hidden space traveling. So the moon. But they don't breed, right? Because they're androids. Something like that. Yeah, exactly. They can probably survive there because they don't breed. Probably not. They don't eat, right? So. $5,555 siblings. Well, I guess they deported a bit more of them, but... Oh, here we go. Finally gonna have the mystery revealed. Fan service. Okay, so they do feel pain, but they can't die. It's like, yes, that's great that I feel pain. Thank you for inventing the pain. Yeah, that's great. Definitely helped me. It's gonna be a lot of them, right? A lot of clones, probably. Yes, here we go. It's like a huge... yeah. But maybe the other ones doesn't have the power to heal. I guess the professor is the cat they had. But I guess he's just controlling the cat. The cat's a robot, right? So. Oh man, a lot of blood. Keeps experimenting. The poor boy. But why is it only on him? Why don't they experiment on the other? Man, it's an add zero suffering loop now. Huh. It's more red now than last time, okay. Ooh, a present now. Finally loops out. Ah, then he gets the bag. Nice. Got the bag there that they had. But I wonder why they only... I'm just a robot. Stop being mean at me! I'm just a little cat robot. Yeah, it's like, come on. I'm doing my best here. But I wonder what they do with the other people then. Like, why is he the only one being constantly... But I think that the executioner, the cops or whatever, probably knows about it. I feel like they should know something about the state, right? Some evil mystery that society knows, probably. And where's the girl, though? Okay, finally done with the experiments. Not dead now? Yeah, I think they're probably all useless then. If it's done right, to die, whatever. He's the only one we needed. So now they just probably killed all his siblings. They're all disposed of. He's the only one that could survive. Yeah, so the other ones got killed. He's the only one probably was allowed to survive then. The only one was like strong enough. Descent of Compton offspring. Oh yeah, that's sister then. Oh, here we go. They're all inside of you or something. Yeah, but I mean, that was pretty like a given that they killed them all, right? Definitely. Yeah, what did the cat really do with it? Yeah, so we can shock him now instead by telling him everything. I'll tell him now then. Immortality. Okay. They're going to come to them. Let's look forward to it. It's a very nice place. I like a cat is like, to preserve his mental health. I didn't tell him anything until now. Oh, you're all dead. It's like, oh, what, man? Oh, you're all flying over. Yeah, like, thank you, cat. Like, yeah, that's gonna be great. And of course, she is produced then. Oh, yeah, so it's 5,557 because they, of course, killed the other one with her as well, right? It's the only sibling. It's her. Of course he's protective over his sister. Yeah, of course he's gonna be like, I will protect you. Listen to that. Like, yeah, they built me with compassion. Like, yeah, why did they keep building them with pain and compassion shit? Yes, they built me, I'm the cat, and they built me, I'm a compassion cat. So they're like, why they that's what they get for making me and I with and then of course he takes over the cat. Yeah, it could be useful having a cat. So now they already, yeah, they want to escape, of course. How does he even know about the rocket then? Doesn't display how he knows about the rocket as well. Then I turn off the whole pool of children. This could be in the past, doesn't it explain how long it's been, right? Because it's like... Yeah, dying is bad. It's boring being alive all the time. I wonder how he learned to do all this hacking and so on. How did he learn to... He didn't explain how he actually mastered all this like bomb technology and this shit. He didn't explain how he learned all this. And how he would know about the rocket. Actually, this did not explain actually. It only explained how he was born, but didn't explain how he knew about the rocket and the moon and anything. No, this was clearly not the full backstory. He didn't explain how he knew about this stuff, right? Yeah, so then they're gonna fly to the moon. Honestly, probably the cops is here. Hurting his sister, of course, but she probably can't die anyway. Oh, is the doctor working for them? Or she's just crazy? I don't know. I wonder if she dies. I don't know if she can die then. You just talked about her being immortal, so this to me is like whatever. I mean, you just talk to her you just explain how she can't die anyway. So I was like, yeah, that doesn't... Yeah, it's like, yeah, whatever. Maybe she just wants it because she wants immortality. I mean, maybe she might be a traitor. Maybe she's, you know... That's good. But I don't know, maybe she's always been a cop or something, but it also could be that she just wants immortality. She also might just want immortality, right? Because she's like the crazy healer, so she's like, I want to have their technology. Oh, she's a doctor, she's a cop then. I guess she's, oh, that's how she let her man die though, her coworker then. Well, yeah. So the doctor is what a twist! The doctor has always been part of their, but she saved him like 50 times. She could have just not let him die immediately. It never would happen. The doctor is a traitor. Clearly, she has to be a cop, right? Under or not? No, okay. She's betrayed him generally. Huh. Men okej, doktorns giver det. He won't be dead in space though. Oh, there is no moon? There is no moon! Man, this anime! There is no moon! Now the moon is just like some kind of fake illusions. The moon is destroyed! There is no moon! They can live on like the surface of the sighting. And why does she even have the button to be like, there is the moon? Why would she even have the button? Why does the cop lady have the button to be like, look at me, the moon is fake? Won't everyone see that too? Know the rest of the capital, what they see that the moon is. I guess the moon doesn't exist, the moon is just destroyed. Man, maybe Heck will reappear. Swindler! Well, I guess Cutthroat is there. Yeah. These are like low beat cops then. Oh, he's just gonna kill them all. It's gonna be Wait, why is he? He's like, oh, this guy is very resistant. Yeah, she just hit my legs last episode. Come on. Man, this anime's blood when he actually fights them. Oh, this is a pretty cool weapon. It's like, man. But how that guy was like, I'm gonna keep your weapon in my body. That guy was super serious, that guy. He's like, man, this anime is crazy. Okay, that's what potato used to get rid of. There's no moon though. I don't know, but I said that she can also show them there is no moon. She has even. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's like a perfect little. Maybe you can fly with the rocket to another country and make it like. Oh no, he's gonna join them. Ah, come on, Nissan. But maybe the rocket can fly somewhere else, right? Don't have to land on the moon. He launches her. He launches them into space. But there's no moon, so where would they even go? Seems like a bad strategy, knowing that there is no moon anymore. And she can't survive on the moon anyway. Huh. But I find it's kind of convenient that she has the power to even show them that the moon is fake. It's like, why would, like the officer cop lady, yeah, like, why would she even have the ability to be like, ha, the moon doesn't even exist. Like, used to be a bad person. Ha, you fell for us, our moon trap. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, it's one thing that she could say that, no, the moon is fake. Like, that would be, that she would know that because she knows the truth of the world or something. Maybe she knows what actually happened, right? But it's just kind of funny, I think, that she has that the button to be like, you know what? No, the moon is. look at the sky. The moon is destroyed. Like, what? But this has to be. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna explain it in the anime, but it feels clearly that the rest of the planet destroyed something. Because, like, why would the Japanese Civil War destroy the moon? Doesn't that sound really, really preposterous? Like, like Japan, that at least internal Japanese conflict on a Japanese island, but also destroy the moon. what they had like Kami-sen doing Masarushi doing like Kamehameha or something. I was like, yeah, my Kami-sen was like, yeah, Kamehameha or something. Yeah, like, well, how did they fight here? Did they have like, you know, it seems kind of strange to me at least that they would have, how would I say it? The effect, right? That they would have like, that massive world war effect, given that they destroyed the moon and they probably destroyed the rest of the country and other countries too. Then it seems to be strange that they would. But anyway, he launched them kind of sideways. So I guess they're gonna land somewhere, you know, outside of Japan maybe. Okay, they're getting hoodlum in there. Okay. Oof. Many revealing parts, and the anime is obviously very crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of twists there. Doctor is evil. She betrayed them. Well, they were all evil. It was just really evil. She even betrayed them. No honor among thieves. She even betrayed the other bad guys. Man, what a bee. Yeah, she did that. I kind of would like that she actually was part of the cops instead of just being like, oh, I just want to get the list. That was a little boring. Yeah, I think it would be fun if she actually was like an undercover, you know, mad scientist doctor from the beginning. Or potentially that she actually just betrayed them because she wanted the powers of the immortality, given that she's always healing herself. That wouldn't. She has several reasons why she has to betray them. This story didn't explain how he knew about the moon, though. I don't mean the moon story, but I mean how their backstory didn't really explain actually how the children knew about the moon, knew about this place. Maybe this place was where they were born, I suppose, but didn't they actually explain how they these different parts, right, and how he knew about Akudama and so on. It's just kind of like, oh, we were born here, and then we were placed in the bullet train. It's like, but it has to be a lot of time between the bullet train and, you know, unless the course spent the cat, I think maybe used the cat for a lot of time or something. But there is some kind of weird things there, definitely, that they didn't explain at all. It's a kind of a gap there in time, right, between being created and going to the bullet train. Something like that, when they had to arrange stuff and learn about the moon, or I mean not moon, I mean the rocket to the moon and so on. But they didn't know about the moon being fake. But yeah, it felt strange to me that she, I mean, okay, given that being this like executioner police chief seems to be very powerful in this country, sure, but still, why would she have the button to be like, let me show you the moon is fake? And also, why would she even do that? Because wouldn't everyone else in the city, right, in Osaka probably, or Kyoto, but they're probably in Osaka, I think, in the actual anime, right? Wouldn't the Osaka people, or the general then, the Kansai region, but it'd be like Osaka, Kyoto, or maybe Kobe, I guess, but it's probably around there, kind of where the country is, right? Wouldn't they see it in the sky that the moon is destroyed? That's like a plot hole. She's like, oh, look at the moon. Oh, it's just fake. But then wouldn't everyone else in the whole country be like, wait, what happened to the moon? The moon is destroyed suddenly? Yeah, like wouldn't everyone else be like, what? Did like someone come and behind the moon suddenly? Like what did happen with what happened with that shit? That to me seems a little strange though. That she has the button and wouldn't they all see it and the rest of the planet, right? But it seems to be that everything is destroyed in the anime. It seems to be that the whole planet is destroyed because it's like, why would a Japanese police chief have the button to show you the moon is destroyed? Not only would people in this city see it, but actually the whole planet see it, right? And they also don't have the internet, and no one talks about, you know, America or space travel and so on. So it seems to be just them living in this, in the Kansai region, right? And no one else might live on the outside because they're like, doesn't seem to be any other countries, right? Except of course the East Japan, potentially, it might be a lie, right? But it seems to be really strange. It might be that they're all living in some kind of zone then, right? So maybe they can't leave it, right? Going westward, so to speak. Because one thing I questioned earlier was like, why can't they take the boat? Why is all? I mean, Japan's an island, and they're like, we have to take this train through this like containment zone, right, to this like nuked place to go to East Japan. But that's really stupid because you can take a boat, at least in current Japan, you can take a boat and like just travel to East Japan. If you have to avoid middle of Japan because it's a bad region, right? You can just take the boat around. So it seems to be no ocean, right? So it feels like they're. So given that everything is a lie about East Japan or whatever, it feels like everyone's living in a bubble, right? Like they're all living in this like, you know, like the whole area is just like a big bubble. I mean a literal bubble, right? Where you can't go south either, because otherwise, if you're in like you know, well, Kyoto is north too, but obviously either north or south. But then they go to Tokyo, right? From Osaka. If you travel south, you get to the ocean, and you can take a boat, right? Or of course you can take north as well, but it's a much longer time. It's a much worse travel. They have to travel around apparently. So it seems to be no water, right? So they're probably all living in like a containment bubble of sorts. That also makes me think that everything is alive even more, right? So maybe the moon is actually fine then, because it seems like maybe there is no sky, right? Like Truman Show, yeah, like there's no sky. It might be a thing. Maybe they won't live even in Japan. Maybe it's the Matrix. I don't know, but it seems kind of strange that the moon is destroyed. Since there be no other countries, and there also is no water in Japan apparently anymore. There's no ocean anymore. So that also seems to be really strange. Like they're always living in like one city, right? There's like no. It really reminds me of Third Sentinel now. Just played that game, yeah. Just played last month. That was like kind of you can't leave city. Can't play that now. But a lot of mystery. Yeah, the mystery is not really resolved. Definitely, it's more like the mystery really like it gets twisty mystery. How I say the mystery is more intriguing now. Yeah, the mystery is like getting more and more complex now. It's like some answers and a lot of more questions, especially about the actual world setting is really questionable. I think the anime probably will reveal it in the last episode, probably like 11th or 5th episode. It's probably going to get the actual answer to how the world is just. But anyway, so you guys see with One Piece coming up shortly after this.